choose who can participate. Let's close. Okay. I'm going to take these down because they just don't need to be up anyway. And because I'm working on placement. If you saw my last video, you know what that is. Are we good? Yes, we are good. Hello, my YouTube family on ForeverrCocoChenel. I would typically do readings on the Lotus Reiki Healer, but without saying too much, we're on this channel with it today. And we'll see if this is something you guys are interested in. Let me see. Do I need to make it closer or y'all good? Hold on. Hold up. If you don't know, now you know. If you broke, then you gotta let them go. Alright. Because you can have anybody, any money, move. Because when you're a boss, you could do what you want. Okay, now I gotta get it together. Alright, it's looking good. It's looking good. Awesome. And so I'm doing the video live because I feel like a lot of times if I record them, for one, they stay on my phone forever, and then two, I just feel like getting things done on live, like it's one and done. I don't have to edit it. I don't have to, you know, whatever's out there is out there. Anyway, but I'm super excited. So anyway, the topic that we're doing, see, I would have had to edit that out. The topic we're doing today, and I'm super excited for myself, as well as you guys. The topic that we're doing today is what or who is holding you back and or draining your energy. And so I have set the scene here, the mood. I do know that someone had asked me to talk about more things like astrology and things like that on this channel. And, you know, I just haven't had the chance to. And, or as I mentioned, I've been putting it on my other channel. And so in this space, I wanted to discuss right now, what was I about to talk about? About how doing divinity, whether it's prayer, whether it's tarot, whether it's, you know, spell work or whatever it is necessary to start with a clean space. So I have set the scene for that, and I've claimed the energy. So, and then I put on my good Chanel perfume. So we're in here. The mood has been set, and I am going to do my best to track the timestamp. So if you know how pick a cards work, then you will be able to, what will you be able to do? You're going to be able to select the pile, the whatever for you. So, and we're live and I'm talking to you. I still don't know if I'm going to be doing piles or if this is a collective. So, how about we do a collective? 777 feels like divinity. It feels like all. If you don't know, we are in a portal of 777 beginning tomorrow, which is July the 7th, 2023. In numerology, 2023 is 7. And so, And so 777 is the portal. Love it, love it, love it. Just gonna shuffle these cards to get them ready. I'm gonna speak positivity over this message and really just, you know, tune into channeling the best and most accurate, beneficial reading for us all today. I was seeing my body and on the camera, and I'm gonna say that I am doing my thing right now, and I love what I was seeing because, like, in the mirror, I'm seeing all of the lumps and the bumps and the dips and the tricks, and the camera is definitely leaning out, and whatever. I hope you guys can hear me really good. This is going to be on a playback just in case someone is needing this message or is not watching currently, which is fine. All right, we doing a collective or are we doing individual? Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'm going to do 4 piles if I do piles. You gonna do piles? Yeah. Let's do short piles. You know what I mean? And so, if anybody, when anybody tunes in and they choose pile 1, I love this deck. All right. We have to energy be cleared. I'm gonna actually clear the cards for security purposes. For security purposes. You know my body. Come on, baby. Let me attention to clear the energy for the card. Come along. Awesome. So I cleared the space, but I didn't clear the cards. So this is clearing the cards so that we can get accurate and clear responses and not responses from previous readings or piles, as my girl Stella Beauty would say. All right, who is an awesome tarot reader on YouTube. I do have other tarot readings on the Lotus Reiki Healer channel, if that's something you're interested in. If I do find that there's interest here for that, either we'll keep it going or whatever. All right, cool. So for pile 1, that's cool. So I'll do each card deck is going to be the pile, and we're just going to intuitively read the message. And like I said, I just hope that it's beneficial for us all. All right, for someone who is going to choose this pile, which is the African American Tarot deck that I got on my trip when I went to New Orleans, and you can check that out in my travel vlog playlist. Anyway, so Spirit, help us gain insight and perspectives that is going to benefit us from this day moving forward. We thank you so much. And we are going to trust the information and the messages that we get. Thank you so much. Ashe, ashe, so much. All right, so pile 1, deck 1. What or who is holding you back right now or draining your energy? What or who is holding this deck back right now or draining your energy? Thank you so much. I'm going to take that. Thank you so much. I keep hearing, I love my body. Babe, you love my body? I love that body. Give me more. What is draining or holding this pile back? Okay. Not going to take it, but I will take it in consideration. Okay. And I typically just let what comes out come out. And I love shuffling these, so I kind of always just overdo it with this one. But we're going to get us a message. I'm noticing that both of these are the same ones. Obviously, I was shuffling a little crazy just now, but this is not to be ignored. The fact that it came out this way. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. I love that. I'm not going to look at this. I'm not going to take it into consideration. All right, so pile 1. Let me take a moment to evaluate the cards. You like my body? I love that body. So y'all liking my body. Whomever is watching this, I'm peeping it because I was talking about my body and like I'm hearing it. Like, I love my body. You love my body? I love that body. Thank you. All right. Calm down. All right, there's a relationship here for sure, for sure. and someone's being nonchalant. Someone maybe feels ignored in this situation and hoping that something turns around for the best. And this could be you, your energy, or this could be someone who is holding on to what you guys had in the past with the Wheel of Fortune, because this could be somebody who's holding on to you because they don't want to give up the thought that you guys could be a match. The Seven of Wands is in the reverse. To be honest, this is what I'm picking up, is that if this is a masculine energy, ooh, this is juicy. If this is a masculine energy, I'm sorry, because I'm like tapping in and I'm channeling and I'm kind of going, what is it? Fog mind? I'm so excited. This is awesome. Okay, if this is a guy who is, if this is a masculine energy, and just in case you are not aware, but you found yourself to this channel, women and men both have feminine and masculine energy. Sometimes men can be in a masculine energy and maybe not have a intense or strong balanced feminine energy, and or vice versa, period. So someone could come up as a masculine but they are a feminine, but that's because they operate in a masculine energy, or they can come up as a feminine but they're a masculine because they operate in a feminine, and sometimes we have imbalanced one or the other. So it's important to have them leveled out so that you can operate properly. We'll talk about that in another video. However, the masculine energy in this situation, this is just what I'm picking up. I'm feeling like this person can feel as if they don't have a leg to stand on as it pertains to pursuing a situation with you. And I do hope you guys can hear me very well. I am trying to project my voice, and I'm hoping that the placement that I have the phone is not interfering with it or any other energies. And so we pray that away so that we can get the most beneficial information of this reading. Yeah, so I feel like the person who is holding on to your energy doesn't feel like they have a real stance when it comes to repairing a connection with you, because it does feel like in the event that this person is holding on to you, that there is some type of separation. Give me a second. I also feel like this person thinks very highly of themselves, is how you would know who they are, or they may seem as if they do. But I also get that you or them, take it how it resonates, you're not paying attention to the other person. Maybe both of y'all are not. Maybe that's why these cards ended the way they did. It's just like, it's like a stalemate between the two. And so to be honest, if this is your energy and you're holding on to this, maybe it is because you feel as if something could come out of it, but there's this stalemate right now. And so you're kind of holding yourself in place, keeping yourself stuck, because you're hoping that at some point time will pass and that it'll come together, and or this is what the other person is hoping for. I do feel like one or both of you, or that one of you or both of you are feeling like the other is not fighting for it. So nobody's doing anything. It's definitely a stalemate. Both on both ends, you're blocked. If not specifically literally blocked, figuratively, y'all are acting like y'all are blocked, like nobody's talking to each other. And that's cute or whatever, but 7-7 portal, and we appreciate the vibes. Whoa. Okay. I went, whatever, y'all seen. I am seeing the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And so it is feeling like whomever this is, I'm going to say this. Well, I'm saying this. If it's a masculine energy that is just so enamored and wants you and blah, 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 whatever the fuck, I am seeing that there is a better match coming. I am feeling like this person feels like they are some type of match. But again, I don't feel like it legitimately is. Okay. And I'm glad that these cards came out. So the court cards that came out to identify the masculine and the feminine energy is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. And so the King and I'm not here to just, you're going to have to find you a video that's going to break down the cards, because I don't want to get into that. However, they're not the same suit. And so when I pull out these cards and the King of Cups comes out with the Ten of Pentacles, this is talking about long commitments, the Ten of Pentacles. This is talking about like stability, a strong offer, things like that. However, the King of Cups is the exact match for the Queen of Cups. And so this makes me feel like a match for you is ahead of you, and that this is what your focus should be on, because the energies that are behind you are not working for a reason. And to be honest with you, because we want to keep this simple and cute, I think that we should end it there. And that would be how to get unstuck from that. I know that that was short, and I know that it was, but I also know that it was sweet and it was accurate. Yeah, so good luck with that. Those who chose this deck, the African American Tarot deck, love it. It's a very popular deck. It's amazing. Anyway, let's move right on along. So we're gonna do the which one? Give me a second. Which one are we gonna do next? I'm gonna do this one. All right. So let's do this one. All right. Whoa. I didn't even ask questions, so I'm not gonna take it. All right. So those who chose this pile, which is going to be indicated by pile 2, deck 2, however you want to address it. The question is, Spirit team, and allow this to be their messages, you know what I mean? Like, don't be doing too much. Who or what is holding you back or draining your energy? Who or what is holding you back and draining your energy? Okay. Do we take these? I don't think we don't. I don't think we don't. All right. So who or what is draining? I should have turned off the AC. Who or what is draining your energy? I'm taking anything that comes out because you just don't know how it's going to come together. That didn't come out. All right. Who or what is draining this pile's energy? And who or what is holding this pile back? Thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages. Who or what is draining this pile's energy, and what, or holding them back? Thank you so much. And however long it takes to get the cards out is how we're gonna do it. If there's one that feels hot and feels like it's, needing to come out, then we'll take it. Okay. Okay. And I'm hoping that these messages are helpful and that they are beneficial. Thank you for watching. Nevertheless, I'm going to take it. I'm not going to take all of these because that's too crazy. Give me more. I'm going to take, nah. Come on. Who or what is holding this pile back, and who or what is draining their energy? Who or what is holding this pile back? And guess what? I'm just gonna fill up this like space, and then we'll know we're done. Here. Who or what is draining this pile's energy? Give me 2 more cards. And right. Who or what is holding this pile back and draining their energy? That came out again. We're gonna take it. Give me 1 more. Ooh. I'm gonna put that back because I was overzealous. All right, give me 1 more card. Who or what is holding this pile back and draining their energy? Whoa, I want to take all of them, but I don't know if I should. All right. Okay. We're gonna work it out. Because I'm going to take all of it. Because if you get a message here, then I did my job. Ooh. Okay. That's different placement. Okay. So let's try this. Now give me a second as I evaluate the cards and get a message. right. I like to make it make sense. So 16 cards, 7, numerology, 1 plus 6. And so I think that's synchronicity for sure. Anyway, let's read it. Like I told you, the brain fog until I can get, like, tap into the energy. Respect your... Right, and that's the type of stuff I have to edit out. Because y'all don't want to see that. Unless you do, because this is fine for me, but let's move right on along. Okay, so the question is, who or what is draining your energy and or holding you back? So this is what, whoa, girl, you're... Okay, cool. So this is what I'm getting just from this row specifically, and I'm working on evaluating all of this. And so what I'm getting from this row specifically is that you are currently in a cycle that is, one, I think it's calling you to use the lessons you've learned already. Because it's saying be yourself, right? And so I just feel like you've had to grow. With the growth card at the top, you've had to grow into a version of yourself. Like this part of yourself, whoever you are in this space in your life, it has taken a lot of self-reflection, self-awareness, and self-growth. And this could be, education, so you have learned from other sources. However, this is a lot of a culmination. It's one of my favorite words, a culmination of who you have become. I'm seeing you are blooming. Be yourself. Fire sign, fire season. You could be a fire sign. You could expect a lot of growth or something to flourish in a fire season. We are in the month of July, and Leo is at the mid-July to on. So until mid-August. So you're growing. Expect a lot of growth between that time is what I'm getting. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you've learned and that you're applying in your life right now. And I feel like from the outside looking in, not from others, but from you. If you are able to see yourself from the outside looking in, you would see how far you've come. And so this is what I'm getting as it pertains to the message that we're seeking, the information we're seeking, is that the lack of, and I'm not trying to come for you, I'm saying that you're not necessarily seeing how far you've come. You're not seeing how you are operating differently than maybe others or who you used to be. It's like the upgrade that your life has done and the upgrade that you have made, you haven't necessarily, like, if you feel drained, if you feel held back, it's only because you're perceiving yourself that way, because there's nothing about you that is who you used to be. And I feel like you've come so far, and so you're not held back. Damn. So this pile, this pile or deck, and I and so many people in this community do make our own decks, And I made this deck last year, like around this same time, and I just remember having everything that came up in my mind, and I just put this together. Whatever messages there were. Anyway, with relaxation, narcissistic, money vibes, and Englishmen. What did I say? Okay, therapeutic massage. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you're viewing life out of the lenses of those who may set certain standards to hold you back. Right. So, I don't know if you know the quote that it's like something about, something about when the bar is set and then you like achieve it, then someone or something will readjust it to set it further. And so this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that the energy, the entity, the right. Did I say entity? I say entity. The entity that you are kind of viewing your life from is, to be honest, what I'm getting here is some white European Western situation that isn't necessarily conducive with your spiritual beliefs and your spiritual path. It is giving that whatever standard there is as it pertains to, life as a whole, growth as a whole, what it means to be successful, what it means to be happy, you're basing it off of someone else's standard of those things. And so that's what's draining your energy. That's what's holding you back. Respect yourself, spiritual animal messages, spend time with your kids, soul retrieval. When I saw spend time with your kids, I got immediately that being around your children increases your energy. It increases your vitality. It makes you feel recharged. It may put you, it may ground you and make you feel like you it puts your situation in perspective. Spiritual animal messages. There may be animals around you or messages, period, because animals, while it feels relevant because it's here, it doesn't feel like it's the only spiritual messages that you may get. And so you may even in this pile be someone who's clairvoyant or clairsentient. It's clairsentient. Not audient. Although all of those things may apply, but you just may know things without people telling you about them. Soul retrieval, right. I just get that it is a time here to do, give me a second, we're going to come here because this is its own thing. But here, I'm just getting that there is a standard in which you're kind of seeing your life, and it's not projecting to you what you want to see, but it's only because you're looking for someone else's standard of beauty, of love, of success, of freedom. Freedom is very loud. Freedom was very loud. Freedom came out very loud. I heard that very loud. That was deep. That was real deep. Okay. All right, so now let's move to this side. Start the business within the next week. Is it telling you what to do? It's telling me what to do. Start the business within the next week. Do the work. Don't be a workaholic. Yeah, so I'm going to say this. It just feels like there's a certain level of freedom that you seek, a certain level of freedom and happiness, of money, of work-life balance that you seek, as well as that you're called for. Because I'm also feeling like the growth that you've done is aligning you with whatever this is saying, whatever this is talking about as it pertains to starting a business. And this could be, you doing social media. This could be you, promoting or providing products and services. It's saying do the work. It's also saying do the work in very bold letters. And I just feel like with that being said, there is a new level that you will be going on, that you will be making it to. And not to say you can't appreciate where you are right now, because you need to. That's obviously what's draining you. But I don't think that you're going to feel and see the freedom, the this, the that you want to see unless or until you do this work that you're being called to do. Don't be a workaholic, because in the same breath it's calling for relaxation and to appreciate the work-life balance. Because this is what I'm also getting. The hustle, the bustle, the lifestyle that is pushed in front of you to make you think that you're not successful until this is a lifestyle you kind of already have, or you kind of have access to, but sometimes you don't feel like you're doing enough to gain that lifestyle, because it doesn't look like that, but it looks like whatever it's supposed, it looks like whatever it looks like when you're doing it. So don't sacrifice relaxation and you know, rest and things like that, and like downtimes, to experience some type of narcissistic, ego-based lifestyle. Do the work, but don't associate it with, okay, I'm gonna do this until I get $1 million, so I get 1 million followers, so I get 1 million cars, so I get 1 million acres. It's like, do the work, then go and take a nap. Do the work, and then go and swim in the pool. Do the work, then go meditate in the grass. Do the work, and then go and watch a comedy, a rom-com. Go and cry. You know what I mean? Do the work though. Heavily getting, do the work. Heavily getting. Now I don't know why it's saying within a week, within the next week. Let's see if we get some messages about it. I'm seeing fall time. Spirit, I appreciate you. And I understand sometimes we're not supposed to know about stuff. So I respect you. But if you could help us out and give us a reason, why within the week? Why within the next week? And so I hope this is resonating for whomever it resonates with. For sure. I'm going to take that one. Open your heart. What? Love yourself more. Why within the next week, Spirit? And please give us a clear, concise answer. And I know you like to get them cryptic. So this is what we call an oracle deck. Ones with like the court cards on it with the people and stuff like that, that's a tarot deck. The ones that have messages and words on it, maybe, you know, numbers or animals, those are called oracles. And so you use those to like get texture of a reading. But a tarot reading is gonna like kick it to you. Whoa. Oh, okay. We'll accept that. And so it says trust your inner guidance. It says open your heart. And then it's saying money, money, money. And so we were asking why within the next week. Excuse me. Money, money, money. Start the business, open your heart, trust your inner guidance. And so that's another thing I want to mention, because I really feel that on the soul level too, is that you can know and know how to navigate your work-life balance by trusting your inner guidance. Your inner guidance lets you know when you know what I mean? When you're tired, you're tired. Rest, wrap it up, call it a night, call it a day. And you know, because rest is just as much as important as work. In fact, that's why I think that it's on opposite ends of the board here, is that they go hand in hand. You know what I mean? And everything else is in the middle. And so that's also very symbolic. You know, respect yourself, read in between the lines, spend time with your kids and or your loved ones, soul retrieval, allow yourself to you know, go through all of those parts of you that needs to come together, whether it's, like I said, crying things out, whether it is shadow work, which has been a heavy subject that I have been talking about just in the background or just in the comments, to be honest. Yeah, because all of those things are helping you to bloom. You are blooming. Yourself, who you are right now, is perfect. It's good enough. Don't base your life off of narcissistic, you know, just societal standards. Don't do that. Listen to your body, listen to your intuition, to know when to rest and when to work. This is what will help you with what is draining your energy and what is holding you back. I hope this helps those who chose this pile. And I hope that you like this video. If you like this video, please like the video. You can comment any color heart to show support. And I would really appreciate that. If you're interested in more readings or a private reading, you can contact me anywhere. Just put it in the comments, email me. I think my email's on there, or you can, I don't necessarily have my email up, and that's my business. That's something I need to work on. Let's move on to the third pile, or the third deck. All right, thank you so much, Spirit, for the reading thus far. We are going in for pile 3. We want to know what and who. I'm being told to jack this up. Okay. All right, let's see. We want to know who or what is holding this pile back, and who or what is draining their energy. Thank you so much. Super excited for the deets on this. I like this deck a lot. This, before the African American Tarot, was my favorite, but this one has definitely taken the cake. Can I just say that I would like this video to replace the upload that I'm expected to do on, or I'm expected to have for Friday? I want to say that there are times where I am up to mass producing work, and I either have it in the little bank and I make it public, or I have a bunch of stuff to edit and I just go on this editing spree and stuff like that. All of those things. However, there are times where if I'm not feeling it, I don't want to be held to the standard that I have created, because I think that I prefer to put out quality inspired uploads, content, versus just putting out content because I told you guys to expect me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, quality over quantity. And I just feel like that's what I want to do, and I'm gonna respect me first. I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. Awesome. So whomever chooses this pile, and please make it personal for them, not I. Make it personal for them. Whoever chooses this pile, please and thank you. Let us know, Spirit. Let us know, ancestors and spirit guides. I like that, but I ain't even asked you nothing yet. I mean, that might have been a message, but anyway, the question is, who or what is holding back this pile and or draining their energy? Thank you so much. We're gonna take it. Who or what is holding back this pile and or draining y'all's energy? I'm gonna take it. I don't want to take that. If you come back out, I'm gonna take it, but you're not about to play with me. Who or what is okay, and we're gonna take all of it. How about that? And I'm gonna, who or what is holding back this pile and or draining y'all's energy? And after the shuffle, we're gonna be done with the foolishness. All right, let's see what's on the under. We got the 9 of Wands under there, but we already got enough cards here, so we're going to, oh wow, that card came back out. This card was out. I'm gonna take that, and then, my son used to be like, and then, he's so cute. I miss my baby. I'm not the baby. All right. All right. And then this was in the, oh, okay. Give me a second. Obviously, I need to marinate on this. Wow. The Chanel perfume, as well as the sage, crazy. Because the Chanel perfume kind of has a wooden type of fragrance too. Girl, I pulled it out with the Chanel. I didn't know I was doing all that today. I just knew. All right. So we got some new beginnings. Damn. No, okay. I thought that was another ace. So we got some new beginnings. There is some indecision that's holding you back on experiencing new beginnings. But now let's figure out, right? When a card, ooh, we talking crap. And again, someone asked me, like, hey, I would really appreciate if you talk more about this. Talk more about this. So anytime I'm able to drop gems, catch them. catch them because they here. When a card comes out sideways, it typically indicates that there's a blockage. And so the Two of Swords indicates confusion. It indicates a stalemate. It indicates, we'll leave it at confusion, right? And so, or indecision. Yeah. And so that is clarifying the Six of Swords. And so there's like a lack of movement towards calmer waters, perhaps because, and we're just going, I'm watching it. Yeah, definitely a lack of movement. And let me say this, there is energies of newness around. There is new energies of fresh beginnings, breakthroughs, new love maybe. And I'm not saying outside of you, because this is not what I talk about. You know, regularly, I don't want to preach to you love messages, because you got to love yourself before you can love somebody else. So I'm not here to be telling you, oh, men or girls, men and women, love, love, love. Not my ministry. The Nine of Wands, yes. So this definitely indicates that there is some wounded energy here that you have experienced. It could pertain to relationships. It could pertain to just trust, like the way you trust people. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Right. I think that there's like a lack. Let's use uplifting words. I think that there's a hesitation of healing because of the wounds that you've experienced. And I think that all of that is coming from, is stemming, is the word that I'm hearing, is stemming from a lack of self-trust. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm feeling like, to be honest with you, you're at a stalemate right now, because I feel like there has been times where you've invested in things and you may not have gotten your just due in return. And it just gives, this is what I'm getting. And to be honest with you, I just heard, and we can end the reading right there. I'm getting, we don't have to, but that's what I heard. We can end the reading right there. I'm getting that you're not trusting yourself, that if you were to put yourself out there as it pertains to overcoming what you've been through, that you know what I mean? It's just feeling like you're so like trapped not emotionally. I'm not necessarily seeing emotionally. It's more so mental energy, because there's a lot of swords out here. But there's a fresh new perspective that wants to kind of come through. But again, I think that the energy itself is at a stalemate because of the hesitation to get hurt. Yeah, I feel like it's like a blockage, right? We're talking about what is holding you back and what is draining your energy. So what is holding you back from this movement is the blockage of mentally. This is deep. So, and I just want this pile to know that I completely resonate with you, for sure. And I feel for you. I understand, you know what I mean? And so I'll let this pile know that you're not alone. There are times, I love that. There are times that in our spiritual experience or in life as a whole, we may experience things like a loss of whatever kind, and right, or a lesson, right? And it pumps us up sometimes. It's like, yep, well, bring it on. Like you might, you know what I'm saying? Like you may experience a challenge and then you overcome that challenge, and then you be like, let's go. Like I'm ready for, you know, like life, bring it on. Like, you know what I mean? I crushed that challenge and I crush any other challenge, bring it on. And so what I'm getting is, damn, okay. So I'm going to get there and then I'm going to get there. what I'm getting here is that, I'm sorry, y'all. Again, it's very cloudy. There's a lot of cloudiness. Not that I'm cloudy, but I'm channeling, and then it's like trying to come out, but then it's like my brain and my mouth are like at a standstill, or at a halt, or at a whatever. So one, I'm getting that there has been very unsatisfactory situations and scenarios as it pertains to love. And this could be, you showing yourself love by doing certain actions that may have gotten you negative attention. This is what I'm seeing. Right. And or this could be just that you've watered certain plants, certain situations, certain relationships, certain scenarios, and you haven't necessarily had that aha success moment. And so you're unsatisfied, or have been unsatisfied with the results of your labor or of your investment that you've put into something. Is that it? That was it. And so, again, with what I was saying before, again, so I think that you're so, at this point, what's holding you back is that there's so much disappointment in the situation as a whole, that instead of taking this situation in stride and wanting and deciding like, hey, I've learned from this, or maybe even allowing yourself to say like, I've overcome this obstacle, I've overcome this hurdle, or yes, I did invest in this and it wasn't necessarily the outcome that I was hoping for, but I'm ready to take on the next thing, or whatever. There's this hesitancy to move forward because you've already seen what the disappointing results could be, right? So you're kind of hesitant to invest more energy in whichever direction. There was a message that I was getting before. What was that? Give me a second. Right. Let's move on until it comes back. And yeah, so I'm just feeling like there is a lot. What it is mentally there are thoughts that are keeping you stuck from healing the situation, from coming through on the other side fully of the situation, from even receiving, I love this, receiving your desired results. With the star card indicates everything you've ever wished for. And so with the star card here, it's a feeling that, yes, you've experienced some setbacks, you've experienced some holdups on what it is that you've been manifesting, and it's done a number on you. I am seeing the World card under the Nine of under the Nine of Wands. And so I am going to take that as the advice here. So again, I just want to reiterate that what is holding you back is your mental thoughts about the situation, and your the disposition of not wanting to invest more because you're afraid of being hurt. You're afraid of getting disappointed again. You're afraid of maybe being unsatisfied or giving unsatisfactory results. And so there is this this kind of stalemate as it pertains to charging towards a breakthrough. I do feel like you are indeed charging forward to a breakthrough with the Nine of Wands card and the World card. It feels like this was a cycle that you needed to go through for growth, for the experience, for, you know what, I'll even say this, and this is what I'm picking up very much, and or let me be transparent. In my experience personally, I have been a lot of people's karma. However, I am very much so someone who pours in the cup of those that I love. And so there are a lot of times where I have genuinely cared for someone and given them my time, my patience, my love, and, you know, just been me, maybe my vulnerability and things like that. And then the results that I've gotten has shown me that this person is a wounded person, and that this person could not ever give me the same energy I was giving them because they were coming from a hurt place, and or I was supposed to trigger some type of growth and or change in perspective for that person to now take with them and to grow from it. And so I was never supposed to stay in that connection. Another thing that I really also got from those situations is that I was the magic the whole time. The excitement that I was feeling, I was only receiving that back as the mirror of what I was giving. And then when I remove myself from those situations or whatever happens that separates the situation, it becomes this thing where that person is now looking for me and everyone else, or they are now somehow feeling like that I'm the one who got away, but in fact, the lesson was to gain that, you know, vibration, not to hold on to me. Pile number one. but not just that, but it was also for me to even understand that I am the table. I bring with me what it is that I'm seeking, and if someone else can't bring that same energy with them, then they don't qualify. It doesn't reflect anything on me. I say that to say that in this pile, it's giving that you're needing, yes, I love that confirmation. Oh, I love tarot. I love tarot. It puts in words, or it puts in perspective things that we can't necessarily come up with, conceptualize in our own mind. You know what I mean? Obviously, you need to understand the cards, but it also puts in understanding energetically. It aligns, the cards align so that it can put into perspective what we need to know and what we need to understand. Moral of the story is, I'm feeling like you need to come into the situation, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's, you know, career overall, whether it's your self-perception, whatever, fill in the blank. You need to come in it with a fresh new perspective. Because again, this is what I'm getting strongly, is that these lessons were not necessarily yours. That's what I'm strongly getting. And I think that that's going to be very soothing and healing for a lot of y'all, is that what you experienced, it was not something, like obviously you probably needed to grow from it, you know what I'm saying? However, it really hits home for me personally that these people, entities, places, like that cycle, hello, that cycle that you were just in wasn't about you. Damn. I'm really feeling that way. And this is what I'm also getting. Because y'all remember I said a bunch of new beginnings, a bunch of newness, fresh energy. I'm feeling like because the way that you handled it, because of the way you stood 10 toes down, because of the way that the universe was able to use you, and because of the impact you made during that time, I'm feeling like you're about to get all of the above. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We're talking about money. We're talking about opportunities. We're talking about things that are material manifestations, right? And I hope I don't have to clarify or that. New emotional beginnings, new times of laughter. I'm seeing you're gonna laugh until you cry. You know, things that make your heart overflow. So you fill in the blank. Things that make you feel, new car, new modes of transportation, new travels, right? You might be going over water. You might cry tears of joy. Somebody may offer you something that makes you feel emotionally overflowing. Maybe you do meet somebody that is the payment, is the materialized payment for what you went through. The Ace of Swords talks about clarity, talks about breakthroughs. It talks about let's stay at breakthroughs, truths, new truths, right? So you may come into new levels of being, new frequencies. You might even overcome certain lies that were put or said about you. Like, I feel like there's going to be like clarity about who you are to people who may have misjudged you, is what I'm getting very strongly. And so that's the perspective that I really want you to take with you from this reading, is that What's holding you back is that you think that this was about you. You're taking it way too personal, sis or bro. You're needing to come into this situation, coming out of the situation with a fresh new perspective, with a fresh new spark, a fresh new inspiration, a fresh new mindset, a fresh new, vision. The Wands talks about vision. It talks about new passion, like a reignition of passion, new enthusiasm. Because it wasn't about you. I'm feeling like everything it is that you've been like manifesting and wanting is definitely on the other end of this. And I'm going to also give you this tidbit. There is people who still want to have something to do with you and your energy. And as you clear this energy and get into that newer energy and or start accumulating this fresh new material and, just different things, travels, etc., you are going to experience people from your past that are going to come through with their same energy, stale ass energy, trying to confuse you again. But I want you to learn from the lessons that you've been through. And I would even say put that stalemate, that same energy that you was kind of holding yourself back with, put that energy towards them. Don't give them no kick it. I got that from Banky Pound. I love him. If y'all don't watch him, he's so fine. Banky, you so fine. Anyway, that is for you. I don't know if you need me to go in it more, but I just feel like we were already on it. Remember, the message was like, all right, you can stop the reading there. But we kept it going, so that was an extended. I hope you liked it. If this was a reading that you enjoyed, that you resonated with, I'd like to invite you to watch my other channel, the Lotus Reiki Healer. Check out the readings that I have there. Suggest any topics that you want to. Although, or even let me know what other spiritual stuff you want to talk about, because we talked about quite a bit. And I love that. Anyway, this is ForeverrCocoChenel, aka the Lotus Reiki Healer, and we just cleared you up. I'm the doctor, and we just cleared you, baby. 777. Everybody have a good 777. I'm wishing all positive, divine things for everyone, breakthroughs for everyone. Only good things and positive things. Thank you for tuning into this segment. As I mentioned, this is definitely in place of the Friday upload, which is 7/8. July 8th, this is that upload. So don't ask me for nothing else. And don't say I never did nothing for you. I'm just joking. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, I really, really hope that y'all like this one. This was really fun and really cool. I'm going to go ahead. And I do just want to mention that, I guess because I have more subscribers on this channel, I wasn't able to go live on that channel. But that's cool because more of y'all are on here. And I want to get this message out. So, like I said, hope you liked it. We'll see you in another one. Let me know if you want to do this again. And we will. And, yeah. Bye. Y'all like my body? I love that body. They used to try to make fun of me because I ain't had no booty. I want to commit to working out, but I don't necessarily feel like it right now. So we'll see how that goes. But I have been working out. Is it giving the bros? Is it giving what it was supposed to give? They used to make fun of me because I ain't had no booty. All right, I'm gone, y'all. Bye.